Hi, this is Trey Passer. I'm doing a video because I heard about it when I came home last night, um, that two roles have been cast in the Man of Steel sequel. Whether it's Batman Steel, Batman vs Superman, or Justice League Light, whatever it's going to officially be named eventually. And two casting bit of news. And let's, I guess, go with the good first. Hey, Jeremy Irons, who's a great actor, who I loved in Dead Ringers, who's absolutely great playing two characters. Scar. And just commanding presence in a lot of things. Lolita, he's in the Borgias right now on Showtime. He's a great actor with great presence, and cast as Alfred Pennyworth, which I think is great casting. An older British actor and I can see him working with Ben Affleck's tired one Batman. Okay, giving him advice and stuff, and cheering him up, and actually, making him pay attention to things and stuff. I thought that bit of casting is perfect. Okay, and then for Lex Luthor. Now, there have been rumors that, of course, Bryan Cranston, I guess not rumors so much as people's wants, I guess, and desires, saying Bryan Cranston, who's a great actor, they want, to play Walter White, of course, and it's been in a lot of different movies, and it's a great, great veteran actor. They wanted him to be Luthor, which I didn't mind. I wouldn't have minded if he got picked, or even Joaquin Phoenix, who's a really good actor. It's been a lot of things great in Her. I saw him in Great Her. He was fantastic in that. And of course, he was in uh, uh, Gladiator. Playing the dick. But he's a good actor. He's walked the line. Joaquin Phoenix is a really good veteran actor. Okay, he's been in a lot of different things, and even him I thought would be an interesting choice. Exactly. But then they announced Jesse Eisenberg. It's Lex Luthor, and I'm going, what the f are they thinking? Okay, now I'm thinking that maybe Zack Snyder are just going so far out the box just to do it. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. Come on, Jesse Eisenberg. And again, I don't want to disparage him because he's a good actor. Okay, like I said, I saw him in Social Network, saw him in Adventureland, Zombieland. He's great in Now You See Me Now. He's good at that. The only movie I think he's done that I didn't see, I think, was the movie where he plays the guy 30 minutes or less. I think I didn't see him in that. But I just can't see him as Lex Luthor. I'm sorry. Because I think this is a terrible choice. And I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe maybe Zack Snyder's thinking, I'm trying to get into his head about what he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking that, okay, well, he's played Mark, Zuckerberg in the Social Network, the tech geek, okay, who was a bit of a dick, okay. But I saw the Social Network, and even though the character was a dick and a bit of an asshole, okay, he didn't come off to me as this power. Lex Luthor is supposed to have a presence in this movie, in this universe. I would think he should have a presence. He's gonna be supposed to be acting against Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne. So he's to me, it shouldn't look like two men arguing with a boy or having a conversation with a young boy. I'm sorry, Jesse Eisenberg, got great genes because he just looks young, even though he's the same age as Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill just looks like an older man compared to Jesse Eisenberg. I'm sorry, that's just the way they appear. Again, that's nothing. That's genetics. That's just the way. And I want my Lex Luthor in this movie to have a presence and to hold his own, because I think for the most part, this Lex Luthor in this movie is going to probably have a lot of scenes with Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck's character. And say what you want about Ben Affleck, he does look like a man. Okay, he looks like a man. Okay, and he does have a certain presence on screen. And him and Jesse Eisenberg, I don't know. I can't see the dichotomy, of them facing off against, and I'm sure he'll probably have a few scenes with either Superman or either with Clark Kent's character, and it just seems like, you got Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, Jesse Eisenberg in terms of boy versus man, men versus boy. It just I don't know. That choice is just very weird to me and just horrible. I don't know why you would pick him. I don't know. And like I said, maybe they're going for the Mark Zuckerberg type, whatever that is. Like I said, and I see Social Network, and the character was a dick and a bit, with an ego, but he wasn't Lex Luthor with an ego. Okay, as he wasn't that type. Like I said, maybe they auditioned. I assume, excuse me, that maybe he auditioned against Henry Cavill Ben Affleck, and he wowed the executives and Zack Snyder when they watched it. Maybe we'll be surprised when we watch it, but I'm sorry. This, to me, it's a terrible choice. I'm sorry. And I heard somebody say Jesse Eisenberg is a better acting Michael Cera, which I think is an insult to Jesse Eisenberg, because I think Jesse Eisenberg is just a way better actor than Michael Cera. I'm sorry. Michael Cera I like in comedies and stuff, but Jesse Eisenberg can do comedy and can do drama, and I think he's just a better actor than Michael Cera anyway. But I just don't see him as Lex Luthor. I'm sorry. It's not about the shaving the head and that he's look. It is about the young lookingness to me, and I don't think he's the right type for the Lex Luthor that you want in this universe. I just don't think he is. I'm sorry. It's just I want this Lex Luthor in this universe to have a presence, even if he's like subtly, which I assume he's going to probably do, be subtly, manipulating the situation behind the scenes. He's supposed to be, the smartest man in the DC universe, okay, and he's supposed to be subtly manipulating the situation with Superman in this movie. I'm assuming that's what's going to probably happen. Whatever villain Metallo, which I heard the rumor that he's going to be in the movie, and probably Lex Luthor is going to, set him after Superman, but probably publicly be not against Superman. I'm assuming, but then again, I can't assume because I read the script, so you never know. But even if they have him vocally against Superman, calling him the alien and all that stuff like they do in the cartoons, I don't see Jesse Eisenberg, doing, commanding that presence. Lex Luthor has to have a presence. I'm sorry. He has to have a presence and be a force, okay? And he's supposed to be, like I said, probably one of the richest men in the world and one of the smartest men in the world. And I'm sorry, Jesse Eisenberg doesn't, to me at least, doesn't appear to be that. Okay, I wouldn't have minded if they would have got maybe even, if they'd have got, what's his name? Bradley Cooper, I think would have been a good choice, even. Because, Bradley Cooper, like I said, when you see certain actors, you think, okay, these, grown men. When I see Jesse Eisenberg, it's like he's a young dude, a young, that's not his fault. He looks young. He looks young. But like I said, I've seen the way he acts, and like I said, unless he blew them away in the audition or something, and I'm assuming he did act against. I hope he did for them, for Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers, saying he did act against in the screen test against Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, so they could gauge it, and they would say, okay, that's what we're looking for. Okay, and it worked for them, because I can't see it. I'm sorry, and like I said, if I'm wrong when this movie comes out and he blows me away, I'll readily agree to that. But now I'm sorry, I just can't see it. And it just, to me, it's just terrible casting, and I don't know. Like I said, maybe they're just. I would think they wouldn't be doing this. Because I think they'd be smarter than that. They're going to be just making a out of the box casting choice just so people can talk about the movie and keep it moving and stuff. Because remember, it's not going to be. You're probably not going to see a trailer to it for this movie probably until next year's Comic-Con or something, or since they're filming later in the year, maybe they'll give you a tease or something, but I don't think you'll probably see a full trailer for this movie till next year. And I'm sorry, just Jesse Eisenberg just not scream Lex Luthor to anybody. I'm sorry. I think it could have been so many other actors you could have picked. Like I said, Bradley Cooper I thought would have been great as a Lex Luthor type. Okay, and like I said, I was trying to be, extremely positive for this, because, first with the Ben Affleck thing, I was weirded out by that because I wanted Carl Urban. Well, I wouldn't have minded Josh Brolin, but I wanted Carl Urban to be, and even there was a guy from the guy from White Collar. I forgot his name. I thought he would be a great Bruce Wayne as well, but I didn't know they were going for the older seasoned Batman at the time. But I thought the guy who was White Collar. Matthew Bonner, that's his name. That's why you made a video about it. I thought he was would have been a good choice because I thought they were going somebody for the same age as Henry Cavill, and I thought they were going, but they're going for a seasoned Batman in this script supposedly. So I wanted Carl Urban to be a Batman, but I can live with Ben Affleck because he's a big guy, and like I said, he is a decent actor despite his earlier roles and stuff. He's a decent actor and he's a big guy, and I want Batman in this. And he's the biggest Batman so far, and I want my Batman to be, in this movie especially, to be big, okay? And I want him to be a big, intimidating guy, okay? And I think Ben Affleck can fulfill that. And then, well, like I said, with the Gal Gadot thing, I was disappointed because I wanted, I think, who did I say I wanted? I'm trying to, not the girl from haywire because she can't act. I'm sorry, she can fight, but she can't act. The girl from that played Sif, I can't remember her name. She'd have been good. There was a couple other people. Oh yeah, I wanted the girl from that horrible Texas Chainsaw 3D movie because I thought she was young enough, she's tall enough, and she's pretty enough, and she probably can bulk up a little bit. And her because I made a video of my trade pass and Rambles. I wanted her to be Wonder Woman. I thought she would have been great. She was young enough, I thought, and could last throughout a couple of movies and stuff. And she can act, okay, and I wanted her to be Wonder Woman, but they didn't pick her. They picked Gal Gadot, who, like I said, my problem with her was that she's pretty enough, but she's way too skinny. You saw the Fast Furious movie, the first, I think it was 5, that she was just way too skinny, okay, but they got time to build her up, so maybe they're going to bulk her up and she'll surprise me, so I could live with that. But I'm sorry, Jesse Eisenberg as Luthor does not, I'm sorry, I can't see it. I'm sorry. Yeah, they really kind of tapered down my enthusiasm first by delaying the movie, which really kind of pissed me off. But if they make a better movie, I'd have been happy. But I'll be happy. But now, Jesse Eisenberg, I'm sorry, he's not Lex Luthor. I'm sorry. I can't see it. Like I said, he has to really blow me away. And like I said, maybe they're going for a ruthless, rich, young billionaire mogul type. Maybe they're going for, but Luthor is supposed to be ruthless and the smartest man in the world. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe he blew them away in the audition. But I'm sorry, I just can't see it. I think it's a terrible choice. And, like I said, he's going to really have to blow me away to get me past this. And I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are on the fence, and a lot of people are say it's horrible, and a lot of people say, well, let's wait and see. Maybe he'll surprise us like Heath Ledger did. But I'm sorry, I don't think it's the same situation at all, okay? Because Heath Ledger, like I said, could act. Even in his crappy movies, Heath Ledger could act, okay? Okay, I loved him in 10 Things I Loved About You. And what's the remake of that movie, Four Feathers? Even though that was the remake wasn't as good as the original movie, he was decent in that. And Heath Ledger can act in dramas. And of course, in Brokeback Mountain, he was good. And that, even, I think, was it not First Night, One Night? I forgot the Night movie where he played the night. Heath Ledger could act. Not that Jesse Eisenberg can't act, but Jesse Eisenberg seems to play the same type in every movie. Okay, and I don't know, but maybe, like I said, maybe he's going to have to surprise me. He's really, really going to have to surprise me because I can't see it. And I can't, not as Lex Luthor. I'm sorry, I know there's different versions of Lex Luthor, but in all of them, Lex Luthor is smart, smartest man in the world. He's ruthless, okay? And I don't think of those things when I think of Jesse Eisenberg, okay? I don't. I just can't see it. So I'm just praying that maybe he can pull it off and he's going to surprise me because I really wanted this movie to be epic. And it's kind of, with these weird casting choices, it's just really, really getting to be, it's kind of, one hit and then another hit like that. And then it's like, I don't see, I just pray that Zack Snyder knows what he's doing because this movie might be the biggest bomb of 2016 if it's not. Oh my God! I hope it's not. Like I said, hopefully, like I said, Ben Affleck, he has a screenwriter on this movie. He's writing an epic script. I know, and visually it'll be good. But I just hope, acting-wise, it'll be believable. Like I said, with Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, I can't see that. I'm sorry. I don't see him as Lex Luthor. I'm sorry. And like I said, acting against Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, these are men, and Jesse Eisenberg looks like a boy. I'm sorry, they're just a young boy. I can't see it. I'm sorry. Like I said, I hope they surprise me. I hope they really do because, like I said, I love the Jeremy Irons as Alfred Pennyworth. I think that's casting is spot on and great. And okay, but this one has got my head scratching. And like I said, I really hope they know what they're doing, and I really hope he did screen test him with that guy, and hopefully later, when the movie comes out, and hopefully that it's successful, it's not a bomb, that they show us the audition, and I guess by that time we'll know because the movie will have been out by the time the video, by the time the Blu-ray DVD comes out. But I'm praying that Zack Snyder knows what he's doing because he's really shaking my faith in this movie because it seems like this movie's taking hits after hit, delaying it, and then, oh, God, I pray. Okay, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Passer. A little bit less enthusiasm about Batman and Superman than before, but still hoping that it's great. Saying so long and take care.